Look at this game! Look how cute! I don't know if our head's gonna be in the way. I guess we'll figure it out. This already feels so peaceful. I think... Is that controller compatible? Should I hook up my controller for it? Pink controller. We love her. Oh. We're in, boys. With this, I'm gonna cozy down. I've been putting this off because I've been really in the mood for... I unplugged it. We're not in, boys. We fell out. We're in, boys. There we go. We're officially in. I've been putting this off because I've really been in the mood for short, sweet games. I think maybe because we were doing Cult of the Lamb, and I was like, oh, I already have a series going, but we finished Cult of the Lamb, so I don't really have an excuse to not start a new series. And this one shouldn't be too long. It seems like it's maybe 12 hours-ish, so maybe like 3 streams for the storyline of it. But I know there's more to this game than just a story. You're crafting stuff and figuring out the fairy tales and all that good jazzy waz. So we'll see what all it has to offer for us and figure it out from there. But yes, this will be a nice little sweet series for us. Once upon a time, there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise. Bah! Who's there? Oh, so are we the witch? That's cute. There we go. Can we not do that? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's get up. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, this looks so cute. What do you want? You devil, how dare you wake a young lady from her beauty sleep? Shoo shoo, get out of my house, you mindless beast. You're making a mess. With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door. When did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the earth just yesterday. First things first, my old grimoire must be around here somewhere. Hey, Buster. Wait, doggy break. Hey, Buster, could you not? Yeah, would you like to say hello to stream and apologize to them for barking? Say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, we're looking for our old grimoire. New chapter. First things first. Can we look at anything in here? Oh! Aha! Here it is! It's lighter than I recall. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it at any time by pressing triangle. Nice to know. Down a bit. It looks like it's a little loud. So do we craft here? No. Maybe we should go outside? Oh, we have to open it. Duh. Oh, okay. Mending poultice. A speckled herbal paste that heals aches and pains. Heals depleted hearts. We have to go gather stuff? And now my dog is looking out the window in my room. And growling at somebody. I don't know who. Hey! Maybe you should try napping a little butthole. He's locked on. Man can't even see. Man's half blind, and yet he finds someone to lock onto. All my recipes are missing. That damnable creature has chewed up all the pages of my book. Goats will do that. Where's my belt? I'll need it to carry my things if I'm to go confront the beast. I must have left it in that trunk over there. Okay. Ooh, a braided belt. That just looks like a rope, to be honest. Imbi nut. Its thorny husk has stimulating properties whether ground and consumed or simply stepped on. Sure. A reedy twine. Tough plant fibers roughly braided into a thin rope. Seeker vine. Even in the least likely of places, this tenacious ivy always finds a way. We have... what's it called? Ooh, what's it called? It's gonna drive me crazy now. Stinging nettle. We have stinging nettle that grows in our yard, and every time we rip it up, it comes right on back. Right on back. It doesn't stop. It's just harassing us for years. It's been, like, we've lived here for 5 years. 5 years of harassment from stinging nettle. Alright, we're over it. We're done. We've burned it. We've ripped it from the roots. You can't get rid of it. It's a pest. Oof, my poor back. How long was I napping for? A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have the recipe for my mending poultice. Yes, but we still have to go find the stuff for it. Oh, it's in here. We don't have to go out yet. Okay. Do we make it here? What do you mean? We picked... we have... oh. Oh, I see. Okay. It's like we have this stuff for it. Can we make one more? No, we don't have the stuff for it. Okay, so we want to heal. Where do we even see... oh, we have hearts in the bottom. Okay. Cute. Okay. So now can we leave? To the outside. You step outside into a human marsh and immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Ouch! Close your eyes for a wink, and the next thing you know, the whole yard's gone to the weeds. This is how I feel with the stinging nettle. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear braying through the dense bramble. Where'd that cross-eyed Billy get to? He could at least put these gnashers to good use on this lawn. Open your map to get a better look at your surroundings. Okay. Am I pushing the wrong button? Oh, okay, I guess it's this. That's not the button I thought it was. Yes. I see it. We can't see much, though. We'll collect these. What's that? Can I open it? Some shears will cut these cleanly. Okay. Well, we can't go very far. I mean, there's the goat. I see it now. Oh, we'll collect that. Hello? Ah! Is that all you've got to say for yourself? Ugh! The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball. Ah, yes, hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? The goat talks? Apologies, it's been so long I've used a mortal vessel. Yuck, there's dirt in its mouth. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madam. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaken, though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon? Amount? Amount of what? Oh dear. If you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there. The goat nods its head towards the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. And just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look and I'm sure it will come back to you. Open your witch's eye to inspect objects and creatures and discover their weaknesses. The goat. I'll help you out, trust me. An unusually large standing stone wrapped with enchanted engravings. So... oddly shaped fungus with an evil odor. Do we need to use this on the, Oh. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lying below the surface. Ah, I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched onto the surface of the stone. But they are too faint for me to read. A powder of enveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes. I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as the result of abyssal possession. By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes to craft in your grimoire. So does that mean that we do have a new one? Oh, we already have that stuff. Well, that's convenient. Can we use it on this? Reveal! Revelio. You smear a handful of the glowing powder onto the runes of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to be in some obscure runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a frightened hen. It must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark, matted wool obscures the creature's beady eyes. I cannot see. Unbelievable! What help are you then? I didn't come here to help. I came to collect. Now do something about this mop of hair, would you? Fine, fine. I think I have some rusty old shears down in the garden. Okay, so we need to go find some rusty shears. Is this the garden? Oh. Yes, it is. It is the garden indeed. Use your shears on the goat. Snip. With much protesting and a nicked ear, you shear away clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes. Ah, much better. Oh my, were you always this grotesque, or is my memory failing me as well? Watch your tongue, or I'll give it a good snip too. Now can you read the runes or not? Yes. A space beneath she sleeps alone, tokens given up to the unknown. Fires of 4 shall unroot the stone, braziers burn and await the crone. Crone? Who's it calling a crone? And what are these tokens I'm to burn? Perhaps you ought to take a closer look at those braziers. Are these braziers? Yeah. Some past contents have left a hard residue within. Frog slime is its weakness. Oh, shiny stone, frog slime, dog hair, blue feather. Okay. So that's what we're gonna have to collect. Dog hair, bird feather, frog slime, and a shiny stone. I don't suppose you swallowed up any of those things while I was asleep? I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. Great. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp, you know. See that gateway over there? The one with the lovely green flame? The goat motions to the far side of your yard. I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humors. Okay. So we have the shears now, which means we can get this. Yes. Oh, it's the rope. That's nice. This game is going to get addicting. Thick, tangled vines have overgrown the ruined entrance. Something sharper than your fingernails will be needed to get through. Like shears? Snipping and tearing, your shears make short work of the bramble. Okay, I guess we're going in so we can find what we need to find. You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step into a cold stone dais. Time seems to flow backwards, or maybe it speeds forward? An oppressive, star-filled void stretches as far as you can see. Though there is no wind or sound in this void, a warm fall breeze and the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway. A hearthseed. So these all go to... Okay. So these all go to different realms, and right now we're going to the forest. Ooh, branches! Do you think, I mean, I would imagine there's some sort of combat in this, but I don't know how we would... Maybe it's turn-based? What is this? A little scarecrow? Oh no, it's a person. Birdwatcher. The woman spins around on her heels so quickly she nearly hits you with her spyglass. Ah, you startled me. Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What is it you're looking for with that contraption? Why, the famed indigo-tufted forest lark. They're said to be native to this forest and this forest only. Have you seen one, perchance? You glance upwards at the small blue bird perched atop the oblivious woman's hat. I haven't. Sorry. A shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eyes to the wonders of the natural world. You never know what you'll discover. She points at a nearby woodland critter stuffing its cheeks with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few moments watching its behavior and you'll learn everything you need to know about it. Observation is key. Now, if you don't mind, I wouldn't want to miss making an exciting new discovery. The bluebird glances vacantly at you before pooping on the brim of the woman's hat. Happy for you. Squirrel. Possesses an energy far outpacing its tranquil home. Weaknesses, snap trap. Okay. So do we want to, like, observe everything? Faraway look in her eye, she looks upon the faraway. Can we... A simple trap is what I need. Okay. Oh, hello? Evening, ma'am. Come to check on the pottery? I'm afraid I just fired the kilns up, so they'll be a while still. Pottery? Bah, I was just admiring that fine canine over there. You point to a scraggly-looking mutt patrolling the yard. May I give her a petting? Oh, you can try, but I wouldn't if you value your fingers. She's a touch bitey today and doesn't much like people going near the ovens. I have a way with animals. Surely I can find something to calm her down. Like a stick? Soporific morsel. What the is that? And shears. A warm gobbet of animal flesh soaked with sleeping magic, useful against dogs. Okay. So we need to learn how to make snap traps. I could dig out some coals with the right tool. That we don't have. That's... Oh. Yeah. Can we get into this? Yes. Wait, isn't this stealing? Maybe? So I wonder if we find someone that provides us with traps? What happened here? Aw, man. Aw, jeez. I don't know about this. You tap the man's shoulder and he nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Ah! What's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. Then perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge, like some wobbly stork. What's so interesting down this well anyways? Well, my grandpappy used to tell me that people drop all sorts of treasure down there, just waiting for someone to dig it up. Got myself a trowel and thought I'd give it a go. But the rope's out and it looks awful dark and damp. I get goosebumps just thinking about all the ghoulies that might be lurking down there in the shadows. Ever consider that those ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you lurking up here in the sunlight? No, not really. Not sure if that makes me feel any better about them, actually. Maybe the business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. Here, why don't you take my trowel? I don't think I'll be needing it. You can go down into the well and see those ghoulies yourself. He offers you a small trowel. It looks like it's never been used. Well, we're gonna use it. This old well is deep and dark. You might be able to climb down into it, but the rope has long since rotted away. A cool breeze wafts up from the darkness. Reedy twine or leave? I mean, we should go down there, right? You toss a length of strong homemade rope down into the darkness. It seems like it should support you without much fuss. Oh, is that him making those noises? I was like, who ran away from us? He's really struggling. Let's try it. Let's go down. Ooh. Coins? I'll need a trowel. Nice! Oh, is that more stuff that we can trowel? I'll need a net. We don't have a net. I need your slime. Do you think we can get a net down here? Is there anybody handing out nets? Because I seem to be getting lots of frogs. Ooh. Locked! Shiny stone! Yes! This is great for us. Hello? Something stirs inside but does not emerge. Also, what is this? Oh, we can return home with it. That's kind of nice. I could collect some water with a jar. Okay, I have a jar. Can't go that way. So it doesn't seem there's much we can do down here at the moment. But now we do know where to get frogs, which is very nice. Back to the surface. Oh, this is probably here so you can make the rope if you didn't already have it. What's this? What's this? A hatchet. Interesting. Oh, we can't go this way. Okay. Well, what's further down the path then? More twigs. Oh, something's bound to be this way. Hello? Too quick for hands alone? There's a bunch of fairies. Interesting. I thought this was little poo-poos up here. And this... There's a little fairy corner. An impi nut. Don't hit me, but can I have your hatchet? Hey, you there, give me a hand, would you? Wytchwood, you seem to have everything under control. These stumps aren't going anywhere. My darn useless son was supposed to help me, but he's wandered off again, probably to go bother frogs and eat bugs or such nonsense. Anyway, I need help clearing away some of these dead logs. It's late in the season and the wood has started to rot. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes grow inside. They'll make you powerful sleepy if you breathe in the spores. As much as I do love poisonous fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense! Anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Here, my boy won't be missing his hatchet. The woodsman spins a sharp-looking hatchet in his hands and thrusts the handle at you. I would like the hatchet, please, and thank you. What do we need for this trowel? Ooh! Campfire embers. It won't let me chop any of these. Oh, these. Nice. It's pretty satisfying getting all this stuff so quickly. Like, here, take this. Here, take this. Learn how to do this. Anything else cool? Can we keep going this way? We still need traps, though. Dang! Lots of stuff came out of that. Ooh! Oh! Come back here, I'll chop you good. I'm unsure how I feel about that. Oi, lady, what's with that great stinking pot on your head? I would ask the same about all those stinking frogs in your trousers. Aw, you're just jealous. The boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all his frogs and swiping ineffectually at wayward fireflies with a shoddy-looking bug net. Juggling a little more than you can handle, eh? What exactly are you hoping to accomplish, flailing about like that? Are you daft? Me frogs are hungry, so I gotta catch some of these fireflies to feed 'em. He takes another wild swing, missing his target entirely. Why don't you let me take a few of those frogs off your hands for a moment? That would let you swing that net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after me precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then maybe I'll think about trading you one of my froggies. The boy waggles the net in your face. Okay. Okay, we can use the net on fairies as well. That thing. Well, these hoppers aren't going to stick around with empty bellies. The faster you catch those fireflies, the faster... How many did you... I mean, the frogs can eat. Okay, we have... I was like, how many did he want? The boy shakes the jar, rattling the captured insects like pennies in a piggy bank. Oh, these are nice and juicy. The lads are going to feast tonight. Ragamuffin is his name, I didn't even realize. Now about our deal, you agreed to trade me one of your pets here. Ha! What deal? I don't remember making no deal. A frog squirms out of the boy's overalls and plops down by his feet with a wet slap. Dang it! There goes Slippery Pete! He takes a clumsy swipe at the amphibian, but the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbush. Aw, shucks, I never liked him anyways. If you can catch him, he's all yours. You want more? Catch him yourself. That's fair. Is there anything else we can get out of... Do you think we can chop these? I doubt it. No, it doesn't even give me the option. Okay, well, aside from the traps, we seem to have quite a lot of things that we can utilize to gather more things. Oh, we're back at the beginning. My goodness. Is there anything up in this direction? No. Oh, there's this. Does stuff respawn up here? Yeah, I think it did. Okay, so let's go back down this way. We can't get the dog until we get traps, though. Oh, but we can go through this stuff. I don't know what we need embers for, but sure. What just came out of that? I need my net. A suit sprite. Okay. No. Dude, there's a thing right here. I wish I could just chop them, dude. Okay. What are these pots? Oh, for the water? We can do that. Okay, so let's go back down. And we can go down the well. Him sniveling at the top is so great. And then we can get water and frost. Nice. So I wonder if we'll get everything we need from this realm. Nice. To fill those things. It seems like it. Because we have... Oh, we need a blue feather and a dog hair. So we need traps, basically, is what I'm hearing. I'm just not certain how we get those. It probably has to do with the farmer guy. Not the farmer guy, the dog owner guy. And whatever you are. Okay. Do you think we can... Oh, can we make... We can make traps this whole time? I'm so silly. Oh, how do we make that? Yes. And then we can make this. So we probably want to make a couple. Because we need to catch a bird and we need to catch a morsel for... Nice. Yeah, we need to catch a bird and we need to catch a squirrel. Yes. Okay. Do we see birds? I need a bird, not a squirrel. It works for the bird too, right? Yes. No. What if I just put it here? Will something come? Will a bird come? Land in it, land in it, land in it, land in it. Am I too close? Let me walk over here. Somebody get in the trap. If we leave, will it stay? We're gonna risk it. We're gonna go give the dog his morsels. Yes, I got the morsels. Where are they? Oh, you have to make them. That's what it was, right? We needed that? Yeah. So... So we need to make one of these. Nice. And then we should be able to make one of these. Nice. And then can I throw it at you? Yes. Do I need shears? Yes. That's a good pup. That's a good pup. Gather the ingredients to light the... Yeah. So we just need a blue feather now? Let's go check on our trap again. Ooh. Let me take this. There's nothing in it. Should we make another one and try somewhere else? Was that bad placement on our part? Maybe we should put it up by the bird watcher. She can watch us... She can watch us set a trap. So we need this. And then we can make this. Oh yeah. Come on, guys. Oh no, come on. Yes. Frog slime, blue feather, shiny stone, and dog hair. That's all I need for those braziers. I should head back home now. Let's go into the decay. Yes! Okay. We're gonna go light some bras, baby. The brazier awaits an offering. Oh, we only have the one option, okay. You drop the stone into the basin with a resounding chiming sound. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and a cold green light swallows it within its flames. It awaits an offering. We have frog slime! You gently squeeze the globs of wet slime from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before the cold flames reduce it to a fine, odorless ash. Dog here. The dog hairs take a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down into the basin one by one. The fur bristles into the foul-smelling coils before erupting into a cold green flame. A strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. It bursts into a bright flash of light as cold flames engulf its essence. The emerald flames of the braziers place strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadows crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into darkness, revealing a yawning stairway descending down into the cold earth. After you, madam. I guess we're going. I guess we're going in. First things first, remember your contract with the goat. Okay. Sleeping maiden. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. The sound of cloven hooves echo against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you? Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? Why, from the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life, villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled, until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. What? I remember no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the goat's words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. What do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows, in time you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free. And your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow, your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. What have you done to me? I can't stay awake. Ah! He teleported us. We're back. Oh, I was so glad it's not empty. We can make these. That's cool. Okay. I wish we could do something with it. Oh, it did say potions. Maybe this will be in the future. To the outside. What can we find? Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? All right. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid. As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump, perhaps inside a tree with a face, by an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like? A compass? Go out there and look for yourself. Okay. This is so cool! Oh, sick. And we can find the goat now. So cool. We have a journal. Okay, collect 4 souls for the goat, the bear in the forest, the ox in the fields, the leech in the swamp, and the snake in the forest. Okay, do you think one of them's in that cave? Here we go. So do we... The other places aren't unlocked yet, though. We only have the forest unlocked. Oh, bear! Wait, it's different this time. That's kind of cool. Oh! Hello? I was trying to talk to it. I didn't know it was gonna attack me. I need to distract it first with what? I guess I should have done this. This tree seems particularly angry about something, maybe everything. Weaknesses, Cinderbox. Do we even know how— oh, we just learned. It's a Cinderbox. We need lightning bugs. Okay, well, I'll stay away from him. My goodness. Everything wants to attack me now. Talks big but is cowardly at heart. Dreadful doll is your weakness. I just want to explore. I just want to explore. Leave me alone. I just want to explore. More dogs, too. Foul-tempered, snaps at anything that comes too close. Well, the good news is we at least know how to make that. We just have to make one of these. Ooh, but we need to find more pots. We're gonna risk it. Do we need more dog fur? Can I snip and bald? Oh, that's all for now. Oh! I forgot about these things. God, it makes you feel terrible though, doesn't it? A fairy shrine, curious. Weakness unknown. So... Oh, I was gonna say, so can we rob these places? And the answer is yes. We have a meat stick now. I can't believe we just had a nice little run around and now it's like, everything is out to get you. Beware. What is this? Once perhaps part of a lovely plaza, now little more than a bird bath. Oh. I thought maybe we could... Are you going to attack me too? A pretty sad looking woman. Okay. Maybe not. You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man with the voice of a meadowlark. A romantic man, though, with a voice. Yeah, I think I read that right. Ah, I get it. He dumped you. Well, don't worry. There's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you. Smooth! The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze out over the lake. Even now I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quacking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere. I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Okay, so now we're gonna have that as a quest. The snake! Dude. Song of the Snake, a maiden weeps lakeside for her lost lover. Ah, this is gonna be so cool! It's another one of those things up there I see. Ow! I can't hardly see what's here at all. Well, I saw something. like a whole family of them. I need to figure out how to make, what was their weakness? A dreadful doll. Do we know how to make that? We do, it's down here. I didn't even realize. Wait. Can I know what that stuff is, though? Issues a rattle so intense and unsettling it shakes itself to dust, useless against goblins and bandits. Well, this is a dead end, and it's dark in here. A simple trap is what I need for whatever's in here. That squirrel's gonna run into it, aren't you? Yeah. Not exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for the magical thing. Hey, not you. Can you go in the trap? Oh, was it a bird? Oh, I got a blue feather. Dang it. Well, I just used those. Also, what is this again? A bait stick. For what? What can I use you for? A tempting but deadly morsel for meat-eating critters, useful against newts, dragonflies, and bats. Do you think that's a newt? I can't exactly see them. Logger's hatchet. Oh, that's down here. I can use this on my stuff too. Interesting. What are you? What a pretty tree. Pixie nest. Oh, it's a pixie. An assemblage of detritus and fey saliva, but one that some tiny beings call home. Elusive pixie, dancing upon the breeze without— oh, I can catch it? One cannot catch what one cannot see. Unveiling powder, or sprinkling this dust will bit. Okay. Well, we can make the powder. Haha! And then we can catch it. Aha! And we have fairy dust. Well. That's fun. Okay, unfortunately, we do have to try and sprint through these little gremlins. Oh, we can heal. Why don't we heal first? I think it only does 1 heart anyway, so... okay. Shall we try and sneak past? I think we need to get to the other side. I don't think it'll let us sneak past. Oh, we can't go this way. This was a waste. This was a waste. Okay. Somehow, we need— oh! The music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool Baird's hiding way out there. But I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Oh-ho, hee-hee, it's a musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there, just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. Oh, we need to make more. Hee-hee-hee! You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ah, let me go, you knobbly pot! You're crushing the life out of me! You trifling little pest, what do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me, I'll pop off your head like a daisy. Ooh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snakes traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door is the thing that travels, you see. And right now the door is out on that lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched spirit a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Only faithful can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? Ha! We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter. Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Yeah, it's probably right freaking here. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off as if drawn in by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding as the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Okay, so we need... Judging from the scribbles, they look to be the right ingredients. I think we should collect all of them and then come back. So we need firefly and 2 more feathers. So I need to make 2 more of these. Yeah. And then we gotta catch some birds. Birds, fireflies. That's what we're aiming for. Doggy's still snoozing. This little gremlin up there. I don't actually remember what they were called. It wasn't called a gremlin. There's a bird there though too. Well, what's down here? Oh. Ah, the angry tree is down here. Haha. We need 1 more, right? Come on. You're so close. Yes! I've never prayed for a bird death harder in my life. And then fireflies from the forest. We didn't go down yet, so maybe we should go this way? This is where we came in. Lakeshore Path. Oh. Do you think there's one that says the forest? Oh, here's the bird lady. Okay, so maybe it's just expanding. Let's look at our map. Here's the bear. Where did we catch fireflies before? Where's the frog boy? This is the house with the dog. Was Frog Boy over here? I think he was. So let's try and go there. Wait. Am I gonna wind up at the bear anyway? Oh, this is the lumber yard. This is not where I want it to be. I want it to be up here. How the heck did I do this to myself? Okay. You can grab that. So, loop-de-loo. And then, oh, is it just right here? Yes. And then there's definitely straight up fairies. Oh, but fireflies. I need you. I don't know if I need her, but we got her. Yes. 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 Oh, I see. So bad. Should we get this frog too? Oh. There we go. Okay. And we have everything. Let's go back up. Hi, crazy bird lady. Oh, is this way? Or no, it's up on that thing. Silly. Okay. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You shake out the fine dust into the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. Okay. Each of the fireflies alights upon the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. How sweet. Feathers. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. Cool! That's so cool. We made it to the snake party. The snake would like to meet you. The snake would like to meet you. I'd like to meet the snake. She doesn't seem to even notice you're there. She's got an odd glassy look in her eyes. His bright clothes stand in stark contrast to the look of tired apathy. He's got a 1,000-yard stare. Wow. Ooh, very nice. He seems to be in some kind of trance. I'll take this. Thank you. May as well, thank you. Magic? People really like these parlor tricks. I would. Yeah, that's fun. I know the snake would like to meet me, but I'd like to meet all of you first. An almost hypnotic motion. Egg. We got an egg. Here we go. I really want to know if there's like fighting. You're so cool. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. Ha, I just came in here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right, with the lute? The minstrel? Yes, he is working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem to be a touch addled. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I'm here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Ah, a skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you have never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait, get off me, you worm! You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. Well, then. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Huh. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come back with a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Which one's the bard? Oh, the one with the lute. Weary-eyed bard. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistful, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but narrow away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days at the surface of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror but shattered, its pieces have scattered, if mended we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring to the swamp's moonlit wing, hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you warbling queen. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Oh, maybe that lovesickness will know what he's on about. Sounds like you need to go get a mirror out of the fairy tree. Just guess. Oh, still be my beating heart, have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake! Say it isn't so! I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh yes, it was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small, cracked hand mirror. But one night, it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree? Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Okay. Do we need some more... Not this. Some more of this. Oh, we don't have roots. The snarl tray is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the tree's knotholes. A familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead. What you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over and I won't have to strangle you again. No way! We need shinies to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs, and worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard 'em. So we can't go anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can take care of the problem for us. And then you'll give me that shard? Hey, if there ain't no fairies, we won't need no fairy repellent. Destroy the fairy shrines in the forest. We saw one earlier. Was it up here? Or no, it was down. exploring to multiple places, so... It's not snoozing anymore. That lasted for quite a while, though. But that's the fairy shrine. Of course it is. Okay. We don't have any more potted water. Do you think we can use this? Newts, dragonflies, and bats. That's not a dog. Okay. Well... I don't know where to get another pot from. I wonder if there's a merchant somewhere? Oh, maybe we can go back to his house and see if there's anything respawned. So many sticks and stuff. Hi, yes, your house. I don't see any pots. Demand for clay isn't what it used to be. Well, I need pots. And I need your guard dog to walk in a different direction. Guess we can get him. Can we go inside? No. Sure what to do. Was the bear down here? Should we just kind of go explore some more? I'm sure eventually we'll have to find a pot. I can't believe I wasted away the last one just to test. Oh, something finally came into this trap. I was not expecting it to stay there that well. Okay, we don't really need to go into the well yet. Oh, this is open now. Ooh. What do you think is up here? A fairy shrine is up here. And a mean tree. It says weaknesses unknown though. I need to deal with that, with the tree first. Okay. What was the weaknesses for the tree? The cinder box. What do we need for a cinder box? Okay. Oh, we need 3 fireflies. Okay. Oh! I see where we are. I did not realize it was connected in this way. Okay. Well, let's leave there for now. And go down. Oh. Quartermaster. Oh, hello there. Sorry. I think I managed to get most of this debris off the road. Looks like you've made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your cart? Yes, well, you see, I was sent on a very important mission by order of my captain, the bear. The bear, you say? What sort of mission? It's my job to make sure the lakeshore camp is well stocked with provisions, but most importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favorite mead. I was just on my way back from the apiary with a cart full when a deer or something darted out of nowhere. Jostled my poor mule so bad that she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my ribcage. Piled the darn cart right into the ditch, she did. Now every barrel is smashed and I can't bring myself to report back empty-handed. The bear will have my guts for garters, I'm sure of it. This bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, you don't know half of it. If he doesn't get his honey mead, heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand? I can't very well put this broken cart back together. No, nothing like that. But could you take a message to the sergeant of the lakeshore camp? He's a reasonable fellow. Let him know what happened, and maybe he can get me out of this bind. You can get into the lakeshore camp if you follow the road to the northwest of here. I need to stay with the cart and assess the damages. Oh dear. Okay. Fieldwork path. So we're not going there. We need to go up to this. Yeah. Okay. Let's go do it then. You want to do these because we're gonna have to make those cinder things for the trees, for the mean evil trees. Maybe some lightning bugs have respawned while we're here. May as well try and catch a few. Yes. Because we need this for the cinder boxes as well. It kind of sucks that this is the only place I know where to get any, though. So they only have like 5 at a time. Okay, and then the lake place should be right up here. This way. Oh, let's grab this. Yes. Okay. We're going to the lake. Hello? Hey, where do you think you're going? Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine. Or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right. Captain Barrett is in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh, yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to, look the other way if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. The guards hold out their hands expectantly like children begging for candy. You want 3 coins to split between the two of you? 3. Not very smart, are you? You carefully press 3 heavy gold coins into the palm of the waiting guard. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What? You mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. The 2 guards fall into a fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. Nice. Okay. You know what? Focus on that in a bit. What was that? The fact that you want me to mend myself is a little... A large ferocious soldier with many a self-aggrandizing story. Okay. Alright, can I get... Unceremoniously face-planted by the bear's furious swipes. Another victim of the bear's wrath. Cool, 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 cool. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped him just like that, so next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms! More drink! Bring me my delicious honey mead! The soldiers taking cover nearby exchange nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his great spiked mace. Say, now that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I never tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the western mountains. You decided that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right, go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing slaggard. Shh, we don't want him to find us. Soldiers are attempting to look as much like logs as they can. Okay. How are we supposed to get him more meat? Find the sergeant of the lakeshore. We found him. Do we have to actually go up to him? Oh, I didn't know if it was gonna let. Oh, can we make mead? Wait. Some well-used equipment for supplying a camp's worth of soldiers with honey mead. Oh, here's the sergeant. The frenetic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there! Secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer! Sir, we're running out of men! Where's that damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty britches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to use those poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead, we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents, a portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. You inspect the brass contraption, a tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, and so you'll have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. How difficult could it be? What were we trying to get for this anyway? Let's put the twigs in. You snap kindling into pieces and scatter it to the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. You open up the brewery to inspect. Okay. 5 jars of water. How do we even... I didn't see that we could construct jars. Are you joking me? We can this whole time? Dude, we need like... How many of these did we even need? We needed one for this too. Okay. Wait, at least 6. Is there a place nearby that I can... And what was the other thing? A cinder box. This whole time, we could do that. Oh, and we can do this. We just need one. Perfect. Okay, we need to go get some water. So let's go back to the well, because that's the only place I know where to get water from. Okay. And while we're in this area, let's see if more fireflies are here. We already went too far, didn't we? No, it's here. They respawn pretty fast, which is the good thing. Nice. Shrooms. And I also see a changeling. Perfect. Okay. Let's go to the well now. It's the fastest way this way, I think. So we gotta go down and get some water. Okay. Going down. This guy has seen us go down multiple times and is still too scared to go down himself. Yeah. Perfect. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. The controls for this are not super strange, but I feel like they're just not natural yet. But I'm also still stuck on Cult of the Lamb controls. Like, I keep trying to dodge roll to move faster and it's just not happening, obviously. I want to know if this thing comes out now. The creature that was back here? It's like darker. You. You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small, damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats farther into the dark space. You hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above while simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? Two thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. How do we make roast beast? There's a campfire. Can we cook on the campfire? Yes, we have the recipe. Wait, we have the recipe. What is this? We can make it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. We can make it. Yes. Okay, okay. Wait, can we not? We can give it, right? Yes. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice and you hear a satisfied munching from within. The mirror shard lays abandoned in the silt. We'll definitely be taking that. Thank you, little creature. How sweet. Okay. So we need to go back up. Should we stop by the dog and take down that rock pile, the fairy pile? Yeah. I think it was just up this way. And we should be able to create the meat for it now. Not there. Not there. Up here. Yes. There's the dog. So, we need to make one of these. So we need one of these. Oh yeah. We're doing things. Okay. So we throw this. Whoop. There you go, little. He's not gonna notice that, is he? Uh-oh. I thought I was gonna go further. I thought I was gonna go further. Can we pick it up? Okay, cool. And then you. We destroyed it. And we got the fairy. It feels so mean. Like, why are we doing this for the fairies? Okay. We are doing multiple missions at once. Because we now have to talk to the pixies to get that shard. Yes, 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 you. The pixie clinks the mirror shard with its tiny knuckles. Hey lady, I ain't giving you this unless you break the fairy shrines. Oh, we have to do all of them. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, man, there's one right there. It was to get rid of those guys. Oh, it was these dolls, which we do not have. Is that grasshopper legs? Okay, so we definitely can't continue with the snake story. So let's go back over to the bear story because we have the cinder block and we have the water. Oh! I forgot you were up here. Why don't you go home? Why are you up here? This isn't even the right place. This isn't even where we want to be. Okay. Back this way. You don't see me, you don't see me. You do not see me. Look at this guy with his little butt in the air. I'm so glad stuff sticks around for a minute. So that it doesn't just disappear before you can net it. You slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for the potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honeymead flavor. Cinderbox! With the heat of a cinderbox, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It will bring the tank to a rolling boil. With the hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in process. Of course, I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the fields, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Dang! Okay, well we definitely don't have any of that stuff. Craft a metamorphosis elixir. Excuse me? Well, we have the changeling root. I thought we had gotten one of those things. Those drippy bags. Where did it go? Over here. But a heart? I don't know where we're gonna get that. Okay. We have to leave again. And go explore a new area. We need... Where was that... Where was that cinder tree that was protecting the thing? There was one up here, but that's not protecting the fairy thing. I don't remember where that one was, though. Oh, he's awake already. Wasn't he just under their little home, actually? Like down here. We need to make another cinder block, though. Yeah. Was it up here? No, that's their house. So he was here to the right? Yes. How do we use this? Does that take him down, or do I do this? I don't know, but I destroyed that. I don't know how we can, like, attack him now, though. Or if we can. Oh! Oh, we got a dryad fruit. That's what that is? Okay. He'll cool off eventually. Okay. Well, I'm glad we just leave him there like that, you know? Oh, I got stuck on this rock. I was like, what is that? Okay, so we have that one. Making this seems so hard. I don't, maybe we'll find those in the new area that we're going to. Going down this way, and here's the cart guy. Investigate the bear's tent. Inquire at the Post-World Kono. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Craft and Metamorphosis Elixir. So we have the fruit for that now. I still don't know what that bag of dripping goods is. And then we need the roots. And then inquire the apiary. This was the fields down here, I believe. Yeah, Fieldward Patch. I'm assuming this is where we have to go. Okay, did we already pass somebody? I thought I heard something weird. Yeah, you. Who are you? Good day, Tia. Okay, that's all you have? Sure. This is definitely where we have to get the rice, I would imagine. Or the grains for that recipe. Hello? Okay. I should probably not just walk right up to things. That's how I keep getting attacked. Oh, sunflowers. Oh, are you guys mean? A natural tinkerer, but stubbornly refuses to read any instruction manuals. That's every single man ever. Ooh, crows! Adversary to a farmer, ally to a witch. Okay. I don't know if you guys are mean, though, is my only... They don't seem mean. They seem okay. What are you? Are you mean? You seem mean. An unfortunate byproduct of harvest magics. A snag vine and a logger's hatchet. I imagine you need... Yeah, I'll need to keep it still first. Yeah, you'll need the vine first. You! I need your legs. I can almost guarantee you I need your legs. Yes! I figured that's who it was. Wait, there's so many things! Yes. Yes. We need so many fireflies. What are these little symbols? We've seen this a couple times. What are they for? Hey! Oh, okay. I thought he was like hiding down there. I was like, who are you? Play. Are we gonna be able to... Oh, we can already make our own pots. Silly me. Digestive tablets. Issuing the oblivious charm of its clucking cousin, this fowl is absolutely terrifying. So he attacks, then. Is what I'm hearing. Are those bandits? They are! An unpleasant sort expresses it primarily through stabbing. Well, thanks. Yes, we love that for you. Can we stab back? We don't know what their weaknesses are. That's what's mostly concerning. Cool. Collect more ropes. Gotta say stocked up. We're gonna try and avoid you. I don't like the sound of bandits. It's a cow. Quiet, keeps to herself. Weaknesses, empty jar. Can we collect milk? Ooh, we need more. We're gonna risk this because I want to see if we can collect milk. Yes, we can! How cute! Ooh. Upon closer inspection, this mountain of hay appears to have been deliberately woven into an intricate wickerwork structure. You carefully pluck a single piece of straw from its center, and the whole bundle begins to swirl and unravel until a gaping vortex opens before you. A shadowed way? Why not? Let's try it. Let's see what's in here. Oh! We can fast travel to the fields now, like from our house. Okay. We definitely want to go back into the fields though. We're not finished there. But that's really cool to know. Okay, we need to find more stuff. I like the little cow. Hi, can I help you? Oh, do you... That's all the eggs for now. Oh, okay. Nice. This guy doesn't want to talk. Oh. Yes. I could collect some water with a jar. Oh, that's nice to have a little spigot there. Ah! Doing a chop. Doing a chop. I was really hoping we would find some grain here as well. Where's the apiary? Why have we not found that? That's not leading anywhere. Unless this is not the right location. This seems pretty big. We have not seen all of this. I don't think we went over... Wait, yes we did. And then the bandits were down here. Or here, where this camp is. I'm here. We didn't see the ox stuff, though. There's so many little grasshoppers and we need all of them. We may not actually need all of them, but I will not say no to them. Hello? Vegetable farmer. A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping beads of dew off his bumpy forehead. He tilts up the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you out here? How's it going, farmer? Oh, how's it growing, farmer? Oh, you know, not so bad. Trying my best to win the harvest competitions this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I can't seem to outgrow his crops. Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Yeah, ha, ha. Not sore loser. I just think it's quite suspicious, don't you? Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get a second place because of my own little helpers. He motions to animated turnips and potatoes busy with menial farm work. You mean the ones I've been chopping up? But this year, his crops are larger than ever before. Even though his family is nowhere to be seen, it doesn't make any sense to me. He's working the fields all by himself? What happened to his family? That's the fishy part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day, and the ox has said nothing. That does sound quite suspicious. Perhaps I'll go and ask him myself. Ha, ha. His farm is down to the southwest. You can't miss it. I must get back to work. Veggies won't grow themselves, you know. That is not a natural accent for me. Ew, we need more of these. What was that, though? Oh, I think I just pushed the wrong button. I thought it was saying that I could cook there. Hey, hey! Yes, those are the grains we need. This, where'd it go? Oh, we can make one of these now. Does it not tell me? Oh, no, no, no. Inventory is here. They're not in here. I know I just saw those grains. What did we even need them for now? What did we even need them for now? What? Am I going crazy? Going crazy. Oh, it was for this guy. We have 2 out of 3. Oh, and we can create these, so we need one of these. What is that? Maybe we can't create this. It's just one thing after another. Speak to the ox at his farm south of the fields. That was down here. Ox's farm. There was a sign for it. Ox's farm. This way. This the way! Do you think he's gonna be angry? Are you a guard dog? Farm dog. This pooch's barking, biting ears are well behind him. Really? Can I pet you? This old pooch deserves a treat. Can we make him one? If I give him a morsel, he'll just fall asleep, won't he? I feel like I can't just... I want to give him a treat, though. Why can't I give him a treat? Okay, that's fine. Hi, Mr. Ox. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. Ha! Well, you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken, but you won't find a finer farm anywhere else. You're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tilled soil. Ha! Those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We'd have never won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where is your family, then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. If you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed in the place one night and stole them away. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Ha! I'm better off. For all I know, they could have been already ransomed off for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields, or I'll toss you into the compost heap. You think you really will? I kind of want to explore your fields, my guy. Just taking rocks. Hey, and grasshoppers. What is that? Why did I lose my art? And grasshoppers. And grasshoppers. What's up, grasshoppers? They're everywhere. Here. This guy can't be a bad guy because his dog is so cute. Look how cute. Cat. This guy's gonna be like, why didn't my hens produce any eggs today? Okay. Investigate the bandit camp. But they already said the bandits were weak to something that I don't have. What was it? It wasn't that. That was for turkeys. Oh, I really don't even think I have it, the thing that they're weak to. They're down there. Oh, they're weak to the doll? Why? Why? Can you not be weak to the doll? I haven't even been able to make one doll. Cause like, what is that other thing in the sewing? Oh, it tells you where you can get it. We can get this, a skeeter snoot in the swamp. Okay, well I guess we gotta go to the swamp before we can come back to this. Because we have to go get skeeter snoots, apparently. We can't investigate. I'm hoping one will scare off all of them, though, because they seem to go in groups. Is it in our swamp? There was a different path. I keep doing that. It's the wrong button. This one. This is the well, the snake, the snake. Yeah, because these are the things that I need to... We need to destroy that one. We already destroyed that one, and this one. Was the swamp up here? Yes. Oh, and there's a snake. Denizens of the swamp make do with cast-offs. Okay. So we need to go all the way up to the top. Let's go this way. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to disturb you. I'm just trying to go to a swamp. Have you heard of it? I need skeeter snoots. Whatever they were called. Okay. We are in the swamp. Is that a... Ooh. You are... Oh, a bloodsucker. Spirit salts. There's a lot going on here. Wait. Oh, seeker vine. Oh, here's a skeeter. A smoke pellet? Okay, how do we make a smoke pellet? Oh, we have it now. Okay, we have the stuff. There's a green soap bag. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Is this only good against one of you? Oh. I'll need my hatchet. How many of these do I need? I wonder. Oh, he's asleep too. Okay. I thought I only got one of them. Here's some vines though as well, which is nice. I don't trust you. I don't remember what you were weak against. Spirit salts. Were those hard to make? Oh, they're down here. Absolutely, it's hard to make because I don't know how to make salt. Swamp and docks. Okay, well, we'll figure out how to make salt. Salt. With a good edge. I'll need a trowel to scoop up this muck. Did we squish him? What did we do? Oh. Okay. Can we get it with this? while we can. What is that? A bait stick, a poisonous newt. We have a bait stick. He exploded! Ah! I think we need to make quite a few of these. Should we do it? We'll have to go get... Oh, we need two to make it. Okay, I want that shell. Are you even a skeeter? No, you're a dragonfly. I almost just wasted one. Okay, let's move on. Oh, here's the fish and docks. Who's there? My eyes have gone milky. Please, come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who's also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract? So you've had dealings with that damnable goat too? What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young, and he weren't no goat when I knew him. We used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead to frighten dull country folk. Ah, but it's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not all posies and pumpernickel. She clutches worriedly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help. It's my dear old husband, handsome chap, although a bit clumsy. He had a tumble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyway, he twisted his ankle pretty bad and went off to the sick house to have it looked at. But that was a few days ago. He should have been back by now. And these legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't even go to check up on him. I've been so worried, I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare. You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful with the critters along the way. They've got a taste for blood. Yeah, I figured that part out already. Like, they've been coming for me. Where'd the other one go? There you are. Ooh, another water spigot. A sewing needle. A sewing needle. Oh. Yes. What the heck? What is that? A sacrifice. Not a full-grown dragon, but just as mean. No, thank you. Okay. And we're also... Can we make more of these? Am I on the right one? I am. What is this? Toxic thistle. Can I have some? There doesn't seem to be any here. Fish rack. Fish hung with care, not ready to eat just yet. Am I just gonna have to sprint past this guy and take the beating? Oh, he runs away from me, and I thought he was scary this whole time. I don't really trust these things. Are you leading me straight to the dragon, dude? Too tough to break with hand alone. Okay. Plant punctured body. A forgotten corpse now anchored to the swamp by thistle grown through it. That's, not cool. Okay. That's where that guy is. That is certainly where that guy is. Nice. Okay, so we got some thistle. What did we even need that for? Oh, it was for this. Okay. And visit the sick house west of the swamp, so probably this way. What's that? Oh, the mushroom. I'm just realizing there's like a corpse here. Totem, eerie, somehow manages to make the swamp even less inviting. I agree. I certainly agree. Why are you mad? Someone built this effigy to pay respect to the moon. The moon, in turn, has given it life. We haven't built any snag vines. She was complaining. Oh, because they need sewing things. Oh, suspicious stump. The thick moss growing on the massive fallen trunk seems to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before you. Nice! This is probably to go back to my house. We just found a blue feather in the middle of a suspicious circle? I don't think so. It's back here. I could- oh, okay. Ah! So they don't seem to attack you either. I think these guys do, though. If you want to run up here, you can, because I'll just get the both of you in one. Can you come through this? Nice. That was skill, alright. That's what we want to see. Nice. Okay. Get some more of these. Nice! Okay. Where is... I always do. Where is this place? Up here? Oh, into the dark wood. Okay. To the sick house. It's down here. We're here, so let's go down. I'm sure we'll have to go back up to the dark wood at some point. You're surrounding... Wait. These are strange to begin with, but this one especially so. Are you mean? Oh! These animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering problem. Moonlit glow. We do not have that. But we cannot make that. A moon drop. Okay. And this thing, which also requires... Oh, actually, we know where to get this stuff. Yeah, we can make this. Yeah. Which means we can make this. How many do we need for this? Just one? We can make that. Is stuff getting pushed into our inventory? I hope so. Or did it just get rid of it? Wait a minute. Oh wait, we used the pot to make that, didn't we? Am I silly? Yeah, we used the pot. I just saw it disappear and I was like, wait a minute. Alright. And then, yeah, we need to find a totemic moon drop somewhere. Sure. There are lots of froggies here. Nice. I do like gathering resources. It is very satisfying. So many of these guys too. Okay. Okay. We need to go this way though, because this is how we get to the thing. Yeah, to the sick house. Let's go! Hold on now. This sick house is full to the brim and festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? A plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, it's terrible. It affects the young and old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients I can barely catch my breath. So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill? We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded, I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical. But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands. The leech, that's the doctor of this place? The best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak to her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your, years to enter such an infectious space without a proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine, and I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. What's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer it. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. Oh, we already have it all. Look at us go. You place a sloshing jar of ichor in the nurse's hands. She inspects it suspiciously, but doesn't ask where it came from. You snap off a few spiny thistles and pass them to the nurse. She is careful not to prick herself on the sharp ends. The nurse takes the dried grasses you have been so careful to keep intact and immediately crushes them into powder. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients into a small, hand-sized mortar. You hold your breath as she mashes everything into a slimy, stinky liquid. Not the most pleasant stuff, but I can assure you it beats growing lumps where no lump should be. Speak for yourself, one can never have enough lumps. The nurse shrugs at you, sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe. She gestures for you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, she fails to find any veins with the point of the needle. Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology? Give it here, I'll do it. You seize the injector and jab it into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs into your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy. There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick. The leech is very busy. Yes, ma'am. But first we're going to scope the surroundings. Wait, that looks like a chest. Why can't I get it? Why can't I get it? Ooh, headstone. Blank though, it certainly seems like someone was buried here not long ago. Overworked and underappreciated, and with such a nasty commute through the swamp. I would say so. Going in! I would question things a little bit if this was my doctor. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could find one of your patients. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have the symptoms? Crackling of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot? Perhaps a yellow liver? Let's get you examined. The leech extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. If it's sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. My dear, we are all sick with something. Whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there is a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I am here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you? Ooh. Sick blaster or sitch blaster? We just started Wytchwood today. We're not too far in, actually, only a couple hours. And we are on a mission right now to find an old woman's husband who was supposed to go to this hospital, and he never returned, so we're looking for him. I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone, a man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who came to me have a twisted this or a broken that, before the pox sets in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then how do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband? Okay, so these poor people... I miss that man with the beard. You don't know where that short fellow got to, huh? Oh, I hope the man with the beard isn't the husband that we're looking for. It's the beardy guy you're looking for? There was a fellow with dark hair, dark eyes, and a beard, I'm sure. I got it. They're sleeping. Looks like they could use the rest. Are they both sleeping? A husband, yeah. He had a darker complexion than me. Okay. All these... Oh, wait. Is it you? This patient just stares into the distance, silent. Well, you have a darker complexion, though. Well, you have darker hair, at least. It's the beardy guy. Yeah. But where... Do you have a beard? Leave me alone. You don't seem to have a beard. Can we take this? Crimson wine. Thick, dark wine that clings to the inside of the bottle. Why do you have a weakness? Weakness unknown. For wine? Okay, I don't see anybody with a beard, though. The short fellow. Oh, can we open this? Yes! I love thieving. Okay. Maybe we have to go back outside because I don't see... Open topped barrel. Decent for temporary storage. Not... Can we get into that? No. I'm trying to use this to see if there's any hidden doors or anything. There's not. Okay. Or do you think we need to... Am I being silly? Do we need to speak to her again? Why is there a dog bone here? We need to speak to her again. I'm being silly. Okay. Well, do you have any better idea who exactly you're looking for? Shorter than most. I'm going to need a bit more than that. Alright, he was dark in features. Narrowing it down, give me something else. He had a grand mustache. He wore a full beard. Yeah, a full beard. Ah, yes, I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp, he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly, I'm sorry to say. In the end, there wasn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living. At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seems to be having trouble keeping track of them all. The nurse outside said that she was dumping some of them in the swamp, so... Not really sure, you know, if she'll even have his body. I'm sorry, that information is reserved for next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you were related to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Did you see the oofs? There were like 4 oofs. That sucks. Tell the old woman, yeah. Okay, so I guess that's all we have left to do. Always remember to cover your mouth when you cough. Yes. Okay. So... Gotta remember how to get to the old woman first and foremost. This way, I think? Or was it up that bridge? We definitely passed this, so I think we're going in the right direction. Ooh. Oh, we can do we can look at the map. What am I thinking? Yeah, so straight across here. Miss, I'm gonna shovel this. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna tell you about your husband. Do you have news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance! You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague of all things. So, where is the fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me, but her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Ah, brimstone and Blandersnatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you for another favor? I suppose I've already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of powder just west of here. It served me well in my younger years, and I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'd go do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body would already be reduced to warm parts. What am I to do with this circle? You're a knowledgeable lass. The engravings on the obelisk should explain the rest. Okay. Visit the obelisks in the swamp. I always push the wrong one. Do you have a location? Sure. Oh wait, no, that's the entrance. Is it down here? I think so. That seems right. It's for the snake. This is the entrance to that, yeah. So I think it's down here. So let's go back across and then down and under. I almost passed it. I was like, that looks suspicious. Circle of power. You brush off a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes at your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You will need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. So we have to kill that Drake, even though I was avoiding him. A necromantic charm, a death certificate from the leech, and apothecary humors. Okay, do we know how to do any of that? Let's... Magic paste. Okay. Apothecary humors. We can do 2 of. What? Oh, this. Necromantic charm. We need to make some of these. That's easy. That's so easy. We'll just make a few, because we have this stuff for it. So, what are those bones? Pumpkin jack bone. Oh, so we have to kill some of those pumpkins in the fields. Which I don't even remember what they were. Oh, they needed these to keep them still, and then we were supposed to axe at them, I believe. Everything in this really ties to something else, to something else, to something else, to something else. Like, that's wild. Okay. And then, what else was it that we needed? Drake Fang, which I'm sure is just collection. Apothecary humors, okay. I don't remember what the Drake was weak to. I do know he was up here though. Should we catch some froggies while we're at it? We might need their juices. The snails makes me sad. Ah! What were you weak to again, my guy? A sacrifice. And how do you make a sacrifice? I actually might be able to do that. Hang on. Okay. We need another pot, which the lady down below has the water. What is that? A dragonfly wing. So we need one of these. Cool, we can make that. So we need to get a dragonfly. And oh, conveniently we have the milk because I was testing a theory. So we need this. We will have all the ingredients for that. That will be no problemo. Oh, the meat hawk needs one of these. Okay. What do we... Oh, fire pebbles things. Which you can't get in the swamp. That stinks. That's so much back and forth. That's so much back and forth. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. And then what else will we need? Okay. So let's focus on the dragonfly and the water. What was this made for? What did we make a glitter bomb for? It had to have been for something. Oh, it was for this. Oh. Which I don't know. Could be mistaken for a cosmic grapefruit if not for its incredible radiance. Like, okay. Oh, dragonfly. Oh, you flew away. Water spigot. Oh, no, no, no. Not what I meant to do. No, no, no. Stay here, please. Okay. I thought it wasn't going to give me a way out of that. I really thought it wasn't going to give me a way out of that. I want to use a different part of my inventory, please. And thank you. I might want to do that. Oh, we move around like this? Okay, you can move down. I haven't seemed to need you. And then you can move up. Okay. Okay. We're doing things now. Did that really go down to the bottom? Okay, and then that was used for this. So now we have one of those. The crafting in this. So now we need a dragonfly, which we will be using this for. So we need to find a dragonfly first and not spook it off. That's the important part. You. Is that slug gonna come for it? I don't want the slug to come for it. Oh wait, here he is. Yum! Yum yum yum! Yes. Okay. Wrong thing. And then we can make this. So now we just need one of those fire things that we need to get from a campground. So let's go back up real quick and demolish a campground. And and then we can come back to this. I don't even remember how we got into this place. Oh. Can we do something with those? I mean, probably not till later. It's just saying that maybe one of those are her husband. That would be kind of crazy if he was there the entire time. And then it should be down here is how we entered. Okay. Then we just need... Yeah, don't be angry at me, alright? You stinker. Can we make one of those dolls now? I wonder? We can. And we can make some of these too. Okay, let's make one of these. What are we missing? Green. Okay. Like I said, everything is tied into everything is tied into everything. Okay. Where can we get some hot coals? Usually from you. Even though your dog hates us. I just don't want to put him to sleep. It just feels like a waste when I know I can sneak around him. I just gotta wait for him to go further away. Yeah. Yeah. And then you just run out like nothing happened. And now we have coals. And now we go back up to the swamp. Yeah, it was this way. Wait. Am I focusing too hard on one thing? Are there other things that I need from out here before I go back? Where the heck did the charm go? Oh, it's literally right here. Oh, we have to go to the fields for the pumpkins. Maybe we should go get that. And then the apothecary humors is from the... Oh, we can already make one of those? Let's just do that so it's off our list. And then we have to make one of you. And I was... What was I looking at the dragon for? Oh, for this. No, we already made that. For... this. Okay. Why is it saying I need more coals for this? Okay. Wait, no, I can make this. That's what I just got the coals for. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm gonna have to start a notebook for this game. This is getting a little out of hand for me. Okay. So. Yes. And this is made. Yes. 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 Okay. We're on the right track. We're moving in the right direction. Oh, I thought it was down here. Oh, it is, but it's just over here. Oh, while I'm here at the lumberjack's place, I may as well get more of these. Yes. Okay. And this is the fields. Perfect. I don't really understand how to find more of those grains. It seems like you just find them in random places. Maybe I needed to roam around a bit more. And then, where are the pumpkins? They were in one of the fields. Here's some. Snag vines. Let's make some snag vines. Let's make another one of these, because I think I need probably 2. Okay. Oh, that's what you do? Okay. Okay, well we got him. And let's just go ahead and get another real quick. Perfect. Okay. So we have that. And then we need some rice. Which I really don't even... Did we find it at the farm? No, we got it from the chest at the farm. So I don't even know where you just find it randomly. Unless you can harvest it. Oh. It sounded like they were helping him, so I do feel a little bad. But it is what it is. Yeah, this is where we got the rice before. So... Wait, what's up here? Here's this little house. Oh, it made it look like there was a... Yeah, like a trail. Maybe we just don't have it unlocked yet? We'll come back in the future and it'll be here? Because there's also not a road going this way, which is strange. I just wish that you could dig up the grains that we need. He's very much not happy with us, and that's okay. I know. We're going. The bandits. Wait, can I make the thing for them now? The goal? Because that's why we got stuck here. No, because I need a freaking thing of rice. I need a thing of rice. I just don't understand. Hello. What about you? You have the chickens. Do you have much else? Occupy! Occupado! I'm so unbelievably baffled about this. I mean, I don't think it's an emergency for us right now. But it's just frustrating. However, We do not have the pumpkin bones for this. So all we need to do is go kill the drake, and then we can go get the death certificate from the leech. We keep finding dead ends in all the quests that we've been trying to do, which is rough. But I feel like the game is supposed to be that way, so that you go around and explore. It gives you a little bit more to do. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't have your stinky rattle yet. Okay, so let us go and take care of this drake so that we can get his little nail. It's so much creepier now that you're like, one of these might be her husband. Yes, okay. Oh, we already have it. Here it is. Eat it, eat it. Yum! Shears. Oh, I thought it was the axe. Okay. Now let's go back. She was this way. Angry boy. Stay away, angry boy. A death certificate. The shadowy doctor prowls amongst the cots, eyeing the weakest patients with a dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what sort of disgusting maladies you might be carrying? Yes, yes, I'm a pox-ridden wretch, I know, but I need a death certificate from you. Specifically of the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she's asked me to collect it for her. I don't simply give out death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. This is a legitimate operation. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medicinal closet. Now, where has that serum got to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have the time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for that death certificate. I think that's a fair trade, don't you? You would barter when people's lives are on the line? Fine, you'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. Okay. Take these. The leech inspects the barbs before placing each of them carefully into a velvet-lined container alongside other excruciating-looking instruments. Clearly too angry. Okay. Mending poultice and dragonfly wings. We need 2 more wings, which means we need 2 more of these, which we can craft, which is nice. And then, do we need 3 of these? Okay. So let's give her these, and then we'll go out and get the dragonflies. Okay. I just want them to be like right here for us. What was the name for that one? Inactive livelihood? Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Ooh, here's another dragonfly. Yummy, yummy food. Yum, yum, yum. Food on a stick. It would be so brutal to gorge yourself so aggressively onto food that you died. You got a stake through the brain. Okay, so this is the last thing we need, and then she should give us the death certificate. And then we can go talk to the old lady again. Dragonfly wings. The leech takes the wings with a surprisingly delicate touch and lays them out carefully along the surface of a clear shelf. I've run your errands, now I really must insist on that death certificate. There's no need to get prickly, I have your papers right here. The leech extends her moist arm and thrusts a poorly written note into your hands. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, illegible scribbles. You're not even sure that the leech spelled the poor man's name right, but you suppose it's better than nothing. Next time I need a doctor's note, I'm better off forging the signature myself. You crumple the note into a tight roll for safekeeping. Alright. Oh yeah, this was for the obelisk, not for the old lady. Let's go to the obelisks. I wonder if it's going to activate the bodies. Is it this way? I think it's just this way. The bodies in the swamp. Oh, here it is. I always forget. The northern obelisk calls for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. A death certificate from the leech would fit the bill. Well, we have that. The humid swamp air has made the paper of the death certificate soft and damp. As you drop it into the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. The eastern obelisk yearns for the tooth of a dragon. You haven't seen any real dragons in years, but who knows what's out in the swamp. A drake is out in the swamp. We killed it. We did it. You drop the sharp reptilian thing into the stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spins like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into fine white dust. The southern obelisk asks for a collection of bodily fluids to breathe new life into an unliving vessel. Apothecary! You fill the bowl with an offering of anatomic liquids. The fluid slowly disappears as if being drained by some unseen thirst until only the wet residue remains. The western obelisk requires a source of undead animation. You place the token of undeath into the basin. It flutters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra of the obelisk snuffs it out. With the final offering accepted, the obelisks surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vacuous force pull at the circle's center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada. Recite the application of the necrodermis, blah blah. Apply the canopic ointment. Right. Seems straightforward enough. All I need to do now is go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be here in the swamp somewhere. I have a slight idea where we might find him. This must be where that nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I'll need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. Similar, perhaps, but not the right body. Oh, should we look like this? Oh, frog. I thought that was a body over there. This doesn't specify, so do we just... This isn't the unfortunate. This isn't the right one. Not the husband. This poor soul doesn't fit the description. Okay. Not this one. Where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think I'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on a rotting hand poking out of the muck. Its disgusting proboscis probes at the withered flesh. Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping toothless maw, along with most of the sunken corpse. Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. Over here? I'm so confused what you meant. Is it this? Do we need to catch this frog? No. Speak to the Frog King. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. How did I miss him? Hello, Frog Queen. King. Can it be? Has a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace? You call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Wouldn't you? This place is veritable bounty of insects, and my subjects have such healthy appetites, so they will all grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer my food to be nice and tender. Look, you wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass through here, have you? About yay high, full beard, deadish? The frog taps his fingers against a log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh yes, I do believe I've seen the chap. He had such a delectable aroma and fall off the bone ribs. But I'm sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, it never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with some just desserts for you. The frog rolls his eyes around and around as if daring you to try something. Okay, digestive tablets. We know how to make those, but can we make them? What is this? We find it in the forest. But what is it? Oh, goblin snot. It all comes down to this. There has to be something that I'm not thinking of for the grain, right? Because we've been stuck on getting grain multiple times now. What were we waiting on? We should look at our journal, because we have multiple things going on. So we might be able to go do something else. The bandits, we need grain. Oh, a metamorphosis elixir. We can look at that. The fairy shrines, we need grain. And then the 4 souls we're working on. Oh. I didn't know we could do it like that, but sure. So, let's look at the elixir. Is that this down here? Oh, we can make that now. No, this is spirit salts. Oh, the elixir is this one. Oh, we can make that now. Okay. So we just need one of those. So let's track that one then. The bear. I feel like... Oh, I forgot that tree was living and he hates us. Investigate the bear's tent. It was in the lake. I feel like there's a way to make grain that I'm not seeing. Do we have the elixir in our inventory? It doesn't look like it. Maybe we just go up and give it to him. So I pull my sword out from his chest and... Okay. This is nice, this is nice. Take cover! Oh, this is his tent. Captain's tent. Through the open tent flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell that you would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey mead. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon all my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seems to cross the sergeant's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging about your belt. Say, you're good with magical doodads and what's-its, right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head stubbed in. Look at the image in the background. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. The sergeant looks at you with a glimmer of hope in his eyes. Okay, so how do we make that? We've been making lots of things. What the is that? Oh, we have that too. Okay. We can make this. Okay. What else did we need? One of these pots? Oh, we need more milk. Okay, so let's make a jar. And then we gotta go to the field. This isn't too bad. The sound of his little feetsies. Man, the field is so far away though. Does this guy say anything? All this honey is ruined! Well, maybe we could take some by hand. It'd be a lot easier than all this running around. Okay. Oh. We need to find the moo cow. See, I'm wondering if we can just, like, take the grain somehow. Oh, wait. No way. This whole time? This whole time? Oh, you guys, we have access to so... Oh. I was being a silly little silly pants. It's such a silly little girl. Wow. What are you shearing? Okay. I can't believe this whole time all I had to do was come in here and actually snip some of this. The amount of things we can do now. Oh. First, let's go get some milk. We'll start with some milk. Is this a different field even? No, this is the same field, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I thought it was two fields right next to each other. I was like, we're about to have so much grain. Where's the milker? Hello! Hello! Yes! Thank you so much for your patronage. I've got things to do. I'm so excited now. Now that I know where to get grain. Who knew it could be so easy? Okay. We gotta go back up and do so many things. But first we should probably do the talisman. So, yeah, we need one of these. And then we can make one of these. And then we can go talk to that guy again. Stock up on our coals. Have we used these for anything? I haven't really paid attention much. Okay. Come on. I'm running. I'm running. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Take it away, take it away, take it away now. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna give him the talisman. Who knows what crazy task he's gonna have for us next. Look what we did! Here, this ought to shield you from harm for a time. He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck, then he clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. Wow! You weren't kidding! Though that's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with, then I'll give the bear a piece of my mind. He stumbles off into the camp and finds other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. Let's go in before anybody else tries to stop us and scam us out of necklaces. Hello? I need this for something. I'm so glad we came here because I need that for something and I was wondering what we were gonna, where we were gonna get it. Something dear to the bear. Do we give it back to him? Inquire at... What? Oh, is that my next thing? So we need to add this to the brewery, right? Oh, we don't have honey. Can we make honey? Oh no, that's at the cart. But we have this. You ladle out a good portion of the writhing tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more, just for texture. Torn teddy bear. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint in its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You overturn your palm and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. So... do we need to go get the honey from that guy? From the stand? I doubt we're gonna find any around here. Oh, the apiary in the fields. Where be that though? You know? We're gonna try and use this to see if we can fast travel with it. So, we don't have to solve the ox stuff first, do we? Wait, what's this? We have to go this way. Okay. So that was up, right? I'm already lost. Oh yeah, we gotta go up, up. Up, up, up. Not here. And then, so go around the field of grain. Pretty much. So here's the grain field. Do you think we can cut through the grain field? Maybe get some more grain while we're at it, since we've been missing out on the grain for ages. This poor guy. Doing all this hard work out here and we just come through and steal it. Oh yeah, we haven't gone up here at all. Look at all these turkeys. Wow, I can't believe we missed this whole section. We didn't come up here at all. Even though we've seen that we were supposed to go to the apiary for a while. Ooh. Hello? Hello? Heidi ho, I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed, but I need some of your honey right away. Sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart, you just missed him. Yes, I've met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear, but he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear? Well, that explains why that quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that that lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a larva if it suited him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, get on with it. My beloved queen, she's as lovely as she is wise and resides over her flowered kingdom. A shrill voice pierces the meadow and sends chills down your spine. Slave, where is my dinner? I ordered you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I'd better have an audience with this queen myself. No, because I don't want to keep doing that voice. I don't know why I picked it. They said shrill, and I just thought that I thought that was the way to go for some reason. Madame. The regal insect looks down her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey, your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. Ha! Do you think I simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Is this marigold? You wax-brained fool, you know I despise this stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight, all of you. My love, I have wronged you. Let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away while he busies himself picking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes. But it's really usually my own fault. Sometimes when she really gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke and soothing herb calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Some fumes fit for a queen. And how might we make that? I knew it was going to be smoke bomb. Okay. And one of these. Perfect. Come on, be easy. We do have a thing. We just need to find a water source. You don't happen to have one down here, do you? Water source? Maybe. Maybe? Just maybe. You might have a little sneaky water source. Don't get angry at me, please. I'd rather you just didn't do that. Is there really not one in here? They have these trickled throughout everywhere, but all of a sudden, none in here. Okay. Well, it pops us out by these inky turkeys. I forgot they were here. And then there was water at one of these places, I'm sure of it. Was it in his farm? Maybe not. I know there was some around here, though. perhaps 'twas not your farm. Can I look with this? Is there one in here? Oh, that's the bandit place, isn't it? I don't think I can get any from over there. I really thought there was a thingy floating around. Oh, maybe it's up there. Hello? Does anybody have water? Yes, you do! Thank you! I need this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I needed that so much. And then what were the essence of the thing. I need to make this little sleepy pot. Perfect. Perfect. Then we make this. Okay, now let's go back up to the queen. That was a quick little adventure. Gotta go, gotta go. Sorry, grasshoppers, I wish I had the time to catch you. However, I do not. I have to focus on running away from these turkeys. So I can go see the queen. Give her a nice little sleepy treat. Don't get mad, don't get mad, don't get mad, don't get mad. Don't get mad! That put her on her booty. You sneak! Do you honestly believe that your little puff of achoo smoke can... The queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull all around her. Whew. Does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyway, as I was saying, you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? The queen bee stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arcs her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling about her head. It's gorgeous! Oh, and what's that delicious smell? Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable! Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. Oh yeah, we're taking that honey, baby. Oh yeah. Wait, we took it, right? Yeah, we did. Bye, beekeeper. You didn't hear from me, though. Gobblers. Okay, so now we can go back to the bear place. Do we remember where the traveling thing is? It's nearby. Is it straight down there? Yeah. So much faster to use these. Or at least, pretty sure. It feels a ton faster to use these. To the forest, or not to the swamp. I'm just checking to make sure. So we do have multiple more that we can find. I wanted to make sure we didn't have one in the bear place. That place is so small I didn't figure we did, but better to check. It's so close. There'd pretty much be no point. Okay, we can go up here and add the brewery now. Look at it doing his little jig. Let's add the honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from rivets and a swollen metal belly clinks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapors. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with chunky, oozing fluid. May not be the finest honey meat around, but hopefully that great raging glue won't stop to notice the difference. Take the keg. Hey, yo, Mr. Bear. Oh. Ah, Captain, I've brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tankard with his massive paw and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. He licks his chops, savoring the peculiar flavor. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier? It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. Ah, you know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite brew, you hayseed. The bear is upon you with frightening speed. He raises the huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the cave. The bear roars furiously, and his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded, as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. Who do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honking club? Well, look at you now. The camp soldiers gather to witness in stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he is reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing, what's happening? Teddy bear. In place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it. He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you all standing around for? The camp's a mess. Let's get to work. Collect the soul of the bear. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eye, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame, the trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what that old goat is after. I hope he's happy. The bear quest completed. Wow. I wonder if they shape this place up and we can come back in the future and it looks really cool. I feel like it's just gonna stay disheveled. Why are you looking around like this? Ow, what a mess! So much to do! Yeah, that's all you, buddy. I fixed your problem. Time for me to head out. Oh, what a relief. With the bear gone, we can all rest easy. You're back. Dang, I can't believe we did that. I've been going for 3.5 hours. No, I'd rather just collect them all and then... We might be able to finish the snake one today. Because we can make those things now. Oh, the leech is the thing that we're getting in the swamp. I didn't even realize. The doctor. So... we need these. I actually don't think we can get the snake today. Because we need a lot more pyramids, but we can go get one more. let's try and track that one. Yeah, destroying the fairy shines in the forest is so much harder because there's multiple of them. Oh, wait. We don't have to do it like in the swamp and all those other places as well, just the forest ones right now? Yeah, 2 out of 3. Oh, but we're never gonna find that thing. Please work for like all of you. And then how do I... Okay. Because I need the slime from them as well. Okay, so let's go to the pixie tree now. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smashed fairy shrines? Good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Mirror shard. Is the other one in the... That's the big question. Is the other one what they're dancing around? And then the moonlight globe. We need one of these things for in the swamp. And I have no idea how we get that. Yeah. So this is for the snake as well. Empowered by the moon's silver light, the totems dancing in the swamp might be distracted by a shiny bauble. So this really... 3 broken shards have been scattered across the lands. Multiple lands. I don't think we're doing the snake. That's not very quick. This is the bandit. The bandit kidnapped his family. We have to take the ox though? Like, is he gonna be mean to us or something? Because I feel kind of bad. And then the leech. Craft a digestive tablet for the Frog King. And why couldn't we do the tablets? Wait, we can do the tablets. This is the problem, you know, is that there's too many things. Like, there's too many things to be doing, you know? I'll give it another 30 minutes max. 30 minutes max, that's it. I can't do this. Wasn't the thing supposed to be found here anyway? The shards? The moondrop? But where would a moondrop be in here? Anyway, let's go get these tablets. Why are you sparkling? Is it just because of this? Oh, we got a campfire ember. You're not supposed to be able to find those here very easily. I wonder if she gives us that thing. I doubt it. But maybe. Okay. Are you... Oh, okay. You wrap a juicy-looking grub around the medicinal tablets and offer it up to the Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps this small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue. The frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. Ah, a delectable gift. Thank you, my pretty. Now, I already told you where. His nostrils flare for a moment, then he sneezes, sending specks of wet mucus flying. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from its lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knock you off your feet. Great Glinda's ghost, what a stench! The frog wobbles on its legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should fold up quite nicely. With some snapping and squeezing, you manage to get him down and transport him aside. Gross. So gross. Okay. Oh yeah, the obelisk. I keep trying to just like give the wife his body. I'm like, here's the death certificate, here's his body, here's this. The circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose. Place the husband's body in the center. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down into the middle of the circle. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull it spread eagle against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisk, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk one by one. Oh, get on with it. I haven't got all day. You give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. Suddenly, it bolts upright. The zombie husband... Well, hello there. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know that? The reanimated corpse claws at his throat. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping about on the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it into the man's gaping mouth. Blech! Though he moves his jaw, his lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. Murderer! What? I am not. You were quite dead when I found you. No, Leech murdered me! He clutches at his hollow chest as if trying to feel his heart beating. Gave me plague, drained my blood. Leech murdered others. He swings a limp arm towards the body-filled bog. I knew there was some awful stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients? Check her office. Find proof. Don't you worry. I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebrae popping. Yes, I'm late. As he shambles into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. They're gonna be so happy together. I'm so happy for them. But where do you think we get the moon thing from? We got one of those previously, so I don't think it's one of those. Oh, I thought it was the sound of her knocking. I forgot that we have to hold. While the leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office. Mostly dried herbs and potions, nothing seems out of the ordinary. That is until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. The books are all fake, just chopped down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race across the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With the click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. Each vessel meticulously catalogs the name, description, and age of its source. It looks like that thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with ruby-red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm that there's worse things out there than bloodsuckers. Salt the leech's wine. Well, we have salt. Oh, we need to make one of these? That should be easy, right? Yes. Perfect. Wait, is that not what we needed to do? Oh, wait. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the leech's victims into the decanter. As the salt dissolves into the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. What are you doing? Can't you see this is my private office? I already helped you enough, so there's no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out! This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. You walk just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. You peer at the vexed leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something expletive about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the tainted decanter. Ah, that addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss palsy in the next batch. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Lovely, sharp flavor, full body too. Suddenly, the leech snaps to attention. Her limbs dart out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? The leech spasms as the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Yes, dude! You inspect the mummified worm, pressing it between your fingers lightly. Drained by the very spirit she was supposed to be healing. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats, the soul of the leech. Dried worm. The leech quest completed. I don't believe it. This was happening right under my nose the whole time. What'd you think? Oof, oof, oof. Ugh. I'm surprised you didn't know, girlfriend. To be honest, I'm not sure I trust you either. Time to check what we need for these other people. I don't know how to get... We can't get the mirror for the snake without that thing. Yeah, for the moonlight globe. And the ox, we need... The ox shouldn't be too bad. We need another one of these dolls. Which means we need... Skeeter snoots. Skeeters need smoke bombs, right? Don't we have smoke bombs, or did we use them? Oh, I think we used them. But we can make some, I'm sure? Yeah. Okay. So we just have to find some skeeters. And what do you know? Nice. Easy as that. What the? Who are you? Have you been there this whole time? An impassable hulk, unless perhaps he likes you. Do you like me? A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back with a fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot. That's not a way to get someone to like you. He shifts his mass and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Oh, fine. Keep your bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dissipated. Not noticed him before. And where do we get... Ooh, tempting forest path? Oh, wait. That's our normal forest path. We can't go into the dark wood unless the troll moves. Okay. That's really... So where are we supposed to find... And what did I say we needed the skeeter thing for? For this. For a sewing kit. So that we can go... and do the bandit thing? Is that why I wanted that? Yeah. Okay, why not? Why not? Let's just go and see. We haven't gotten any of those, I think. It probably just gives us dried worms, right? We can try, though. They're not that hard to craft. Excuse me. Can we exchange, yeah, like the pot? Ew. Okay. Well, good to know. That's what you provide. Okay, so let's go in here so we can go back down to the farm. Not you, but you. To the fields. Because we need to deal with the bandits. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. I know a way. There are far too many for me to just sneak by. I have to find a way to incapacitate them. Yeah, but I only have one. Oh, it keeps going? Ah, sly old fox, how'd you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My moves must be getting fat around the waist to let you slip by so easily. Never too old to teach some young'uns that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ain't afraid of nothing, are ya? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't just come to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to ya? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny, no need to get upset. We was just playing games, you know? Yeah, we seen that family. Boy and his mum, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow, always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them. Where are they now? You know, you remind me of my dear old ma. She didn't take no guff from no one neither. Ah, she used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach, I might even remember something about missing family. This brew could use a healthy helping of crow. No! Not the crow! We're gonna have to get another one of those things, though. Oh, wait. There's a crow there. Okay. If we're quick. Let's just set the trap. See what happens. You're so close. Yes. Oh, a crow's foot. I need 2 of them? Okay, let's make another trap. What? else was it? Oh, some dough and one of these. This is easy. And one of these. I need two milkers. Do I have any pots already? I have one. Oh, it says it here too. So I need one more of these. Then I gotta go get some milk. And then we should be able to make this as long as I get one more crow. Which I don't think should be that hard, right? We'll just kind of set it here again. And the milk is right over here. Nice. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Melodromac, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I forgot. Oh, will they just let me? Oh, I haven't crafted the thing yet, though. Oh, I need the dough. Alright. Just walking in. Nothing dangerous here. Say, do you know how to bake? Oh wait, we read this. This brute could use a healthy helping of crow. Not my favorite bird to be feeding, but you know, we'll take it. Fee-fi-fo-fum. I want a pie in my tummy tum-tum. Come on then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie filling spatter out of his gob. Ah, delish, just like how Ma used to make. But something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellowed teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a serving of humility. The gargantuan man's lips begin to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? No, it ain't the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed, said I weren't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was dance. I was gonna make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen, had a name in mind and everything, picking the leaping pockets. But, I ain't been doing nothing but taking, always taking. Oh, Ma was right, I'm a bad apple. Come on now, dry those eyes, you're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not, you're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh right, well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon he'd go out into his fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh yeah, he'd yell, corn dog, corn cob. Then it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat the sniffling rogue on his stubbly cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. He stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes, I'll do it. I'll dance. I'm so happy for you. Do I have to be scared of your little scoundrels still? You know, it'd be cool if maybe I didn't have to be scared of it. We should change our tracking to the ox. Speak to the scarecrow at the ox's farm. Okay. We will do just that. Hello? Where's the scarecrow? Is he in the field? I mean, I would imagine where else would you typically keep your scarecrow, but yes, here. This eerie simulacrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you as if expecting something. Ah, Aberca corncob? The figure creaks against its pole as its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouth hole. Hello, yes. Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnanimous Harvest Master? No thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already. Why then have you summoned me? Has the Ox made a deal with you, perchance? The Ox? Why yes, terrible trade I say, but a deal is a deal. What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family? Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops, said he would give up anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that. I don't know if anybody remembers earlier, whenever I was like, oh, I feel kind of bad for taking the Ox. He seemed like he wasn't that bad of a guy, just likes to keep to himself. I take it back. Where are they? What did you do with them? Don't worry, they're fine, but as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me. And if the crops should fail, your deal would be broken. Ha! I am the great Harvest Master. My harvest will never fail. We'll see about that. I better take a closer look at these prize-winning plants. He's such a big boy. Inspect the ox. Oh, like this? Yeah. Withering can. These crops are robust, thriving beyond anything nearby. A watering can poisoned by the witch, of course. These stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach that ox a lesson about proper agricultural practices. I'll need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that vegetable fellow to give up that nice big watering can of his. Who are you? What do you want? If that lumpy vegetable farmer sent you, you just go back and tell him to suck eggs. What? Who? Oh, don't play all innocent with me. I know a spy when I see one. Get lost, turnip head. Okay. That was kind of rude. Whippy. Oh, he's to the right. Right up here? Yeah. Well, hello again. Find out anything about what that ox is up to? As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he traded his family to a turnip wizard or field genie or some other such nonsense. Ah, you must mean the Harvest Master. That explains a lot, actually. Bad business to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. The farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his leafy hand. Not that I would know anything about that myself. Listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there. Ah, I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately I still need it to grow my prize-winning vegetable. You glance down at the fat head of cabbage bobbing gently against the blanket of big swaddling leaves. You think you may have heard a faint giggle come from deep within the fronds. Seems plenty big enough to me. Ah, just you wait. My little baby is going to grow up to be a great big baby. It's going to be the belle of the ball at this year's festival. But if it were to, say, grow a little bit faster, I suppose I wouldn't need my watering can at all. You swear the farmer winks at you despite not being equipped with any eyes. Does nobody here produce in an honest way? Let me take a look at the little type. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you've ever seen, but if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. Some special fertilizer ought to help it along. Turkey gizzard stone. Okay. And 2 jars of water. Okay. First and foremost, we need some water jars. Second and foremost, what were the turkeys soft to? I don't remember what they didn't like. Was it this? Useful against turkeys. Yee. I can make one. But I'd have to go kill some more. A couple other things, actually, to get the other one. Yeah, newts and goblins. Okay. Okay, let's just go do the turkey gizzard for now. Oh, and we can get the water because it's right here. Hello. Perhaps I can puzzle him somehow. Why do we need to? He seems fine. He's not really doing much. Oh, the turkeys were up there. Okay, so we have the water. Wait, what do we need for the growth potion? Okay. We need one of these. Oh, we need 2 more milkers. Okay. We can't even make any more of these now. Let's go get our milk. Hello? Oh, she's far away. And what else for that one? Oh. For this. Oh, please tell me I only needed one. I didn't look. Yes. And one of these. Yes. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And then I can do one of these. And then I just need the gizzard. It's not too bad. It could definitely be worse. Nice. This gizzard's all empty. Okay. That wasn't so horrible. Oh, wait. We gotta put it here. Growth potion. You pop open the cork of the potion and sprinkle the bright liquid onto the cabbage's roots. You look down at the fattest little cabbage. Okay. Crushed into fine powder, a gizzard stone lends potent nutrients to the soil. And water. You spritz the cabbage with fresh, clear water while uttering a simple horticulture charm. The water beads like dewdrops before the leaves drink them up and brighten in color. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow. It suddenly goes rigid and shrinks to the size of a marble. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulders stiff and pitchfork in hand. He takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look to your feet and watch deep cracks split the earth. Hold on to your hat, this one's gonna be big. You hear a booming giggle echo from the deep in the ground. The vegetable farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. In an explosion of leafy greens and flying earth, the bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it shakily. My little baby? Papa? The farmer scrambles towards the big bumbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby, look at how big you've grown. See, with a little love and help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all. Oh, I don't even care about that silly Zang anymore. Just look at how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying. I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore. Please, help yourself. You've helped me more than enough. It will take some work to break through the Scarecrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery of poisons. Oh, we have this. You crush up the impish bone into fine powder. This potent fertilizer will help spread the blight. It will take some... Okay. So we need Potion of Blight and Word Water? Okay. Yeah, this ain't happening. Where's the water? What's up here? Okay. That's quite a bit to try and do. And we've just hit over 4 hours today. So, wait, how does this game save? It's an interesting question. Mayhaps we go back to the house. These little guys are so funny. I don't understand, like what are they doing? A natural tinkerer but stubbornly refuses to read any instructions. Yeah, like, they don't seem mean in any way. This is not where the portal was. Well, we could have run back to my house by now. Do this. Shall we turn in the souls that we do have? It was in here that we did it, right? It's been so long since we've been here. Oh yeah, this is where the... Okay, so it's not in here that we did it. Maybe we have to wait until we collect them all. What are you doing? You're not done collecting my souls. That's for damn sure. That's what he said. He said, that's for damn sure. You ain't got my souls. We ain't done here yet. Sir. I'm so nervous about that. Okay, it still says craft a potion of blight. Okay, and craft some water. Okay, okay. So we know that's... that was a risk. That was a real risk. I don't know why I just went for it. That was scary. I mean, what else was I gonna do, you know? I probably should have Googled it first, though. That was scary. Okay. Yes, okay. Well, Wytchwood, which we will be coming back to. That was so addicting so far. So addicting so far. I'm really into it. Well, we played about 4 hours of it, so we should definitely have about 8 hours left approximately. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I usually can tack on an extra hour or 2 hours depending on the game to how much it says. But yeah, that was Wytchwood. Thank you so much to everybody for stopping by today, for joining our little community here. I really appreciate every single one of you for hanging out with me. And yeah, I'll be back again in a couple of days with something else for you to enjoy, hopefully. Thanks so much, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.